Hey everyone, it's Wynomi here, coming to you with the Wilco Wild Refuge. And I decided that we probably need to actually do some introductions on the sanctuary and what we do. Uh, give some information. And I came across a question this morning on one of the pages that I see asked a lot. And I got to thinking, and it would probably be a really good idea to do a daily question and answer section in the page, the sanctuary page. Even seasoned pig owners, are experiencing new things and have a lot of questions. First, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Wynomi. My husband is Matt. Both of us have been raised on or around farms and farm animals, and we ourselves for quite a few years have done rescue work with animals, all types of cats and dogs. But I actually grew up on a full-fledged farm where my grandfather lived 100% off the land. They raised their own fruits and vegetables. They had their cows. They had the chickens and the pigs. So I was raised around pigs, but these are very large pigs that you don't really interact with a lot. And the geese preferred to be in that area, so I didn't get to have a lot of one-on-one interaction with them. Owning pigs was something that I thought, oh, that would be so cute, but nothing I ever actually wanted to put any effort into. We already did our own rescue work, and about a year ago, we had a little pink piggy come to us. Got a call from my best friend's parents, which I call mom and dad. They had a friend who had taken custody of his kid, and there was a pig that came with him, a piglet that was given to him, and couldn't have it in city limits, and he really didn't have the resources or whereabouts to care for this pig. Understandable. It's not a cat or a dog, so it's a lot different. There's a lot to learn. And coming across the questions today, it made me realize, first of all, we've never done a proper introduction. And so, a year ago we took on our first pig, and it wasn't even meant to be something we did long term. We just took him in thinking, we'll get him rehomed, find a good spot for him. And then we moved out to the property that we are on now, and decided to keep him. I fell in love with him. He stayed by my bedside. He, at first, was easier to potty train than the dogs were. Okay, one pig. We could do a pig. And then after doing some research and some of the issues that we were dealing with on his behavioral side, we realized that even though he did like our human connection, he was wanting an animal to connect with, and the dogs weren't cutting it. Clearly, they are natural enemies, and no matter how close dogs and pigs can get, there can still be issues that arise, and they wind up injured or dead. So we started looking into a female that was going to need rescued or rehomed, and we wound up finding a 3-month-old potbelly Juliana mix, which we didn't know any of this at the time. We had no clue of breeds or anything. And so we brought her on, and then I'd started doing the research. We were seeing how big the need was for a pig rescue. So I got involved with a rescue group on Facebook. Thank you, Monica Wise. You are amazing in what you do. And we had one in Missouri, and she was willing to drive her all the way here. And, she had been out in a pasture, on an acreage, or, in a backyard, not really any human contact and not enough animal contact, really. And so the woman who took her in and fostered her and got her out of that situation wasn't physically able to continue caring for her, and the tension between her dog, who is her companion, and Pearl was too much. So we offered to take her on, and she was our first actual rescue brought in. Now we have eight. And there was a lot to learn. We buckled down and we learned and done everything that we could on our own. We wanted to make sure we were doing everything right by them. So a little backstory on me personally. I deal with fibromyalgia, and day before yesterday, I'm out here, I'm able to talk, I'm able to enjoy being outside. But day before yesterday, and it wasn't just me, but a lot of people that suffer, the pressure in the air was so that our entire bodies, everybody that I talked to, it felt like we were bruised to the bone, every inch of our bodies. It hurt to move, it hurt to wear clothes. And I know a lot of people don't understand fibromyalgia, or what it does to our bodies. Our bodies are in constant healing mode, and it doesn't even know what it's healing from. It's just always feeling that it's healing due to the misread signals in our bodies. And a lot of that causes chronic fatigue. So there's going to be some times I'm not going to be able to upload as many videos as I'd like or post a question, but I will do my best. I am not all knowledgeable. We've had to learn a lot of this stuff the hard way, and we're still learning a lot. I'm currently researching on how to do the hoof trims, because we've got one that needs a hoof trim, Miss Pearl. So first I wanted to do just an introduction on all of that and give you guys an insight as to what we are doing here. We've got 8 babies. 3 we took on ourselves. I seen them listed, and it was a family who they're dealing with health concerns, and they're dealing with job loss due to global issue. So we purchased 3 Kuni Juliana mixes, and we did that for the property because their grazing is going to help cut down on the need for grass cutting. It's going to help us clear out some of the areas we want cleared out. So we technically purchased them, and their father had died due to heat exhaustion this last summer. So unfortunately, this is the last of their line, and we've got the triplets from there. But they are meant to help with the property. So yes, they are part of the 8. And they are the only ones that we took in and purchased for our need. The rest of them are rescues, but they are a pack. They're a huge pack of babies, and they follow me around. I love it. You ever go anywhere where you've got a 250, 300 pound pig and a bunch of piglets following behind you oinking? Yeah, I know what Snow White felt like. So sometimes I sleep like her too. Anyways, so this is what we do. Hold on. It's so cold the other day, and she's swimming in the pond. I digress. So that's what we do here. We have 8 pigs that we've taken on, and right now that is our limit. We have 8 dogs, and we have 3 cats. And it is a balancing act, and it's exhausting. But these babies need us, and in so many ways they do more for us than we could ever do for them, in all honesty. We took in Kevin Bacon just a few weeks ago, and he stays by my bed. If I'm having a bad day, he doesn't get off from my side of the bed until I get up for the day. And even then, he has to come in and check on me quite often. It's unreal. Like, I bawled the other night when I was hurt and I couldn't have him next to me. So this is what we do. This is what we're about. We are working hard to prepare the property for whatever God has coming for us. We don't know. we're just going to prepare and let God work. He has been so gracious in where we are and what we're able to do. And we know that He's trusting us with these animals and these lives. This isn't something that, we deserve any credit for. We're just obeying. And it's been truly a blessing, and the way that we can help others and outreach. We still have the fosters or the moms from some of ours. Actually, we keep in contact with them and do updates with them constantly. I've got a bunch of photos to take of Kevin Bacon today. So that's it on this video. I just kind of wanted to, first of all, tell you guys thank you for the help. If somebody wants to get me a tripod stand thing I can hold to make this easier, that'd be great. But we are enjoying our lives out here, and what God is asking us to do is doing us so much good. So we want to give information for those considering taking in a pet pig, and we would also like to give information to help those from what we've learned and a lot of experience. They don't. And we are still learning, so we don't know it all. And every pig is going to be different, just like every dog. So stay with us, help us out, spread the page around, and send us your questions if you have any. And if we don't know the answers, we will do everything we can to make sure we give proper information. God bless, guys, and have a good day.